Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Nicholas Cooney, and now welcome to episode 4 of Spooky Stuff, the show on my channel where I look at spooky stuff and try to diffuse it with comedy, maybe. I don't know. Just, it's a chill video series. Fucking just watch it and like it, alright? I just wanted to cover two-sentence horror stories because I thought these were good too. I'm gonna do a bunch of them and I'm gonna save the scariest one for last. Alright, and away we go. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. My sister says that mommy killed her. Mommy says that I don't have a sister. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my scream. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would have been this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. I awoke to the sound of the baby monitor crackling with a voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife, sleeping next to me. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralytic body just to alert the doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupil dilating from the bright light. He leaned in close and, in a whisper that tickled his ear, said, "You think we don't know you're awake?" My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. I wake up and everything feels wrong. It's too quiet outside. I look out the window and see everyone standing still, looking at my house. The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments, though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sound of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it is much more unsettling. Working the night shift alone tonight, there is a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know he was still conscious. "I can't sleep," she whispered, crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried in. You know that weird full body twitch you get sometimes when you're falling asleep? If there was a camera pointed at you and you saw what it captured at that moment, you'd never sleep again. Yikes, man. Yeah, those twitches, sometimes I'll be having dreams and I trip in the dream and it wakes me up in real life. The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. Sleep did not come to me easily that night in the cabin in the woods, for the portraits on the wall only betrayed the deformed, the decrepit, and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me ever again, for when I woke, I found no portraits, only windows. Yikes. Oh, man, that's a scary one, too. Pretty good. I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. After so many years living alone in this large house, I came to a startling revelation. In this time, I had closed far more doors than I had opened. Put back the mirrors. We miss watching you. You stupid bastard. Oh, some of these I haven't heard before, so this is actually this is a new experience for me too. This is one of the ones that I really haven't heard before. You stupid bastard, I cried as he tied me to the rails. Oh no, this is fucking one of those, villains with the mustache, from like those movies from what was it, the 1920s? Don't you know this line has been abandoned for years? Of course I know, he said, walking away. No one comes here at all. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I begin to hear popping. The operation wasn't successful in the traditional sense since my sight didn't return, but it left me with the ability to distinguish heat signatures at least. 3 weeks have passed and I'm still not sure how to politely ask my best friend why he's room temperature. When I finally grabbed her in the darkness, I swam back to the surface. It never occurred to me how fast the ice could freeze over. Well, that sucks. Okay, there's a lot of these of, oh, blank but alone. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name. You live alone. There we go. This is the one I like. So this is the last one on this website that I'll read, because this is the one I was looking for. I really enjoy this one. Don't be scared of the monsters, just look for them. Look to your left, look to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. He hates being seen. The longer I wore... Okay, I'll read a little bit. The longer I wore it, the more it grew on me. She had such pretty skin. Nighttime swimming is one of the benefits of working at the public pool. One night after everyone left, I was waiting in the deep end and felt a hand grab my ankle. I wish I could remember who these people are. They tell me I have Alzheimer's. Oh, well, that's scary, but that's a different kind of scary. That's very real, man. Dementia, Alzheimer's, all those kind of things freak me out. The idea of still being alive, but not being able to enjoy life as you can no longer recall memories or people that matter. But here, let me read you guys the scariest one. Ah, finally, I'm all alone, I said to myself as I sat in my bedroom at midnight.
No, you're not, said Knife Guy.